I'm going to share with you my testimony of the glory of the Father. So, what's happening with me is pretty crazy, okay? So, I had a third-party debt collector sue me without ever actually responding with substance to my validation, my debt validation. So, that's a federal violation of the Fair Debt Practicing Act, right? And I'm happy to get into more of the details and nuances, but long story short, on top of having actually no standing to bring a lawsuit in the first place, they were actually able to win the whole court case, right? And they did not respond with substance to the motion of discovery, etc. So there's many things going on, but ultimately they were able to seize my entire bank account and and garnish my whole bank account, right? And so what ultimately they want me to be doing is to be reporting to you folks to just don't do any of this. Don't follow my footsteps because you will lose. That's what they want me to tell you. They want me to become so disappointed that I turn around and I say, stop, please, just stop, right? But they're the ones that are incorrect. They're wrong, right? They've been doing crimes. And, well, I didn't know how I was going to make it. But I am not going to be reporting that to you for certain, okay? There's more to this. I didn't know how I was going to make it, right? How would I buy food? How would I do anything, right? I went to the store and I purchased food anyway. Happy to tell you how I did that, but the long story here is I didn't know how I was going to make it home with a bunch of food on my back, and it was very tough, and I didn't know, how I was going to make it. And I just thought in my head, in my heart, and I was sincere, and I pictured myself getting a ride. I needed a ride. And it became more certain in my mind that somebody was going to stop and help me than not. And that's exactly what happened. So I didn't call for a ride. Somebody just stopped and did that. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with this area, but that is not the norm. There is very, very mean, wicked people here. And so that is not how it usually goes. But it happened. Okay, and then last night, I was not certain how I was going to, have the gumption to continue with life in general, but especially make it to work. And I had actually forgotten to set my alarm. But for no reason at all, a car alarm went off at the time that I would normally set my alarm, which is ridiculous. So, I guess all I'm saying is we don't have to know how. We just have to know that the right things are going to happen and take place because we are the Father's pride and glory. We're supposed to be the ones that win. We're supposed to be the ones that shine and show others that it is possible, not for our own glory, not for our own ego, but for His glory to shine. And so, unbeknownst to me, those two things took place. And now I don't know exactly how, but I do know that ultimately I'm going to come out ahead and I'm going to win against a very corrupt situation that is seeking to completely destroy me financially so that I don't have a voice, right? So all of the saboteurs are going to have to sit by and behold the Father's grace and the Father's glory through me in part, right? And through others. So if you're having a very difficult time right now, just know that there is a very deep and profound conspiracy to help you transcend the very things that are trying to control, manipulate, and destroy you, okay? Just know that it is true. Foster that vision in your mind. Pray to the Father for assistance and know for certain that He loves you and He wants to see you thrive, okay? And He's going to make it happen and He's making sure that it happens. So, praises to the Most High. In spite of the very evil, wicked deeds that are taking place, they will have to watch you at your feast. Take care.